Hello everyone, welcome back and hope you are doing great. In today's recipe we are going to be making the Nigerian oil beans, and for this recipe I'm going to be using the white beans. So I'm just going to pour this into my pot and add in some water, then leave it to cook for about a few minutes. So after my beans is being pre-cooked for about a few minutes, I'm going to give it a little bit of stir and then set it aside and drain out the brown water. So after drilling out the brown water, I'm going to roast it a little bit to make sure my beans is cleaned. So now that my beans is already been cleaned, I'm going to pour it into the pot and add in some onions. So after adding my onions, I'm going to add a little bit of water and leave this to cook. So now that my beans is already cooking, we are going to make the sauce. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cooking oil and leave it to heat up for a few minutes. So after that is done, I will be adding my onions and give it a stir. So once the onions is almost ready, I will continue stirring until it softens. And then after that, I will go in and add in a little bit of tomato puree. Just a little bit will be okay, and give it a proper stir. So once that is done, I will be adding my blended tomatoes, pepper and onions mixture. And then give it a proper stir. Stir and stir and stir until it's okay, then cover and leave it to settle down. And after that, I'll be adding my crayfish. And at this time, I won't be adding any seasoning or salt because we only need the sauce. So after adding the crayfish, give it a little bit of stir and then we'll move over to the beans. So once our beans is ready, as you can see, we add in some seasoning cubes, some dry thyme, salt to taste, and now we can start adding our sauce. So after adding the sauce, we'll add in some more water to make sure everything is well cooked and mixed together. Give it a little bit of stir and then we will close and leave this to cook. Sorry guys, I almost forgot that at this time we're going to be adding our red oil. Sorry about the noise guys, my baby was kind of disturbing. So now this time I will be adding 2 tablespoons of red oil, and after adding the 2 tablespoons of red oil, we don't need to stir to avoid our beans of getting burned. So we just cover and leave it to cook for just a few minutes. You don't need to cook the beans too much. So this is the finishing of the beans, and my beans is already cooked. See the way the beans is looking. The beans is really looking nice, and I love my beans this way. So if you want to try, leave your comments in the comment section.